Is there much to be excited about? No, it's not much. But welcome to King's Talk with your boy Joe Jordan. I'm your host, Joe Jordan, and I know we are a day late, but we're going to recap the Sacramento Kings and OKC Thunder game from last night. All right. I know it's 12:04 on the East Coast right now. The game was over around this time yesterday. All right. So Kings lose 130 to 109. Yes, a frustrating second half. I feel like the first half, it's a very good game, an offensive battle. Really, it was basically DeMar DeRozan against SGA. DeMar DeRozan, I think he had 21 in the first half. He was going crazy. SGA had 30 and three quarters. Finished the game with 37. He didn't even play the whole game because they blew us out in the fourth. But this game, it just showed you how the Kings are not where they want to be. Now, Shannon Fry did the broadcast. I believe it was that Shannon Fry. And he said a lot of things that I've been saying on the show. A lot of things. All right. Well, first, I want to say shout out to the court. It's the second game in a row. They had a retro logo on the middle and they had a retro jerseys. Keon Ellis starting. I mentioned that last episode that we need to start Keon Ellis. Literally last episode, I mentioned it like, oh, it's time to put Keon Ellis in the start lineup. We did, and then I thought it worked to our favor. Malik Monk was back from his injury, first game back, and it showed, like his presence definitely was felt. DeRozan got to a hot start. I said last game that DeRozan is not. He didn't really get to a hot start last game. Like he was out of rhythm the whole game. This game he was aggressive from the jump. But ultimately they lost 130 to 109. And Shannon Fry, he said some things. Number one, he said Kings aren't shooting the ball with confidence from three. That's what he said. And that's been the biggest problem with me and the Sacramento Kings. It's a three-point shooting. We talking about defensively and offensively. Offensively, we can't make a three to save our life. Defensively, we can't stop the three to save our life. There were plenty of instances in this game where we had a wide open three, we missed, and OKC comes out and hit a three. I think the play of the game that changed the whole way the game was going because whoever was the main commentator on NBA TV, like the guy who does like the play-by-play on that stuff, he kept saying that this game is in a 9-point window. Like no one had nobody had a double-digit lead the whole game. It was a close game the whole game. And then there was one play. Keegan Murray was wide open for a three. He missed the three. And then they get the rebound. Isaiah Joe contested three, makes it. That three in the third quarter started the late running had. They started getting turnovers. They started getting deflections. SGA couldn't miss. But it's the three-point shooting. Three-point shooting. Oh, man. He also said this. He said, DeRozan is great when he's playing his game, like in the mid-range. The Kings are great when they're playing their game with the fast-paced three-point shooting. So the Kings got to figure out how to mesh that together. And clearly that's what's going on. The field goal percentage is high. The three-point shooting is low because we don't get as much three-point shots up. We don't get that many three-point shots up. I always say 43s is the magic number. You look at this game. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they shot 55% from the field. Ooh, that's terrible defense. We shot 48. And we both took 30, basically 33. They took 31, we took 32, but they made 14, we made 8. They shot 45% from three, we shot 25% from three. That's the difference. That's the difference, man. That was the difference, and SGA was the difference. SGA was unstoppable. All right, we missed 6 free throws, they missed 5. They out-rebounded us by 13. Our offensive rebounded us. They had more assists than us. They had more turnovers. But we gave up more points on the turnovers. They had more fast break points to us. They had more points in the paints than us. Like, if they get more points in the paints than us and outshoot us, it's a problem. It's a problem. So OKC showed why the Kings aren't ready yet. Like they're still trying to figure out mixing DeRozan's gameplay into the Kings because the Kings got to get up more threes. They have to. But at the same time, accommodate for DeMar DeRozan, which is easy. And it was 2 times DeMar DeRozan had a wide open three, and he took one dribble, stepped in, shot a mid. The first one, he made it. The second one, he made it. It was an and one. So it was still a 3-point play. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan. He had a really good game. But SGA was a problem. He was a problem. Sorry. SGA, what he do? I'll tell you what he did. 37 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds. He did have 6 turnovers, 13 for 20 from the field, efficient, 4 from 7 from 3, 7-11 from the 3 for free throw line. He missed 4 free throws. That's uncharacteristic of him. He had a great game. J-Dub had a good game. 28 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 for 16, efficient. 3 from 7 from the 3-point line, efficient. And J-Dub, right? He's a good example. J-Dub is in his 3rd year, right? But you saw a leap in the 2nd year. Clearly saw a leap in the 2nd year. And this year, you see another leap. I look at Evan Mobley. He saw a leap after the 1st year. Yeah, I see all these youngins. You see the difference. Keegan, I really don't see the difference from year 2 to year 3. Sorry, year 1 is looking like his best year. Don't give me from the difference from year 1 to year 2. To me, for Keegan was his 3-point shooting was not 3-point shooting. His defense was way better. His defense was way better from year 1 to year 2, and he did more ISO scoring last year. Because 1st year, he would just catch and shoot. But year 3, the only thing I could think of that he's improved on was offensive rebound because Mike Brown made it a point. But outside of that, Keegan hasn't really grown to another level. Now it's still early, but I don't see flashes of anything new. I just don't. He got the same moves on the one-on-one, so he still don't look too comfortable bringing the ball up and handling the ball, and he's not making the 3 to save his life. But you see J-Dub is growing. You see it. That's what we need from Keegan. If J-Dub doesn't grow, OKC wouldn't be the best team in the West for real right now. They're the best team in the West. J-Dub is a big part of that. They didn't even have Chet Holmgren last night. Still beat us by 21. Excuse me. Hartenstein, first game back. He had 5 points, 10 rebounds. He was annoying. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, he had 19 points. Sorry, he kept hitting that floater. 19 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 9 for 15 from the field, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. He had 3 offensive rebounds. So Lou Dort, defensively, he made his presence. He had 10 rebounds. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have Caruso. Caruso didn't play. Like, Isaiah Joe, he only had 9 points. But the 3-point line, they just killed us from the 3-point line when they had the opportunity. He was 3 for 10. Shoot, he took 10, made 3. And what he made was crucial. No, 3 for 10 from the field. Sorry, 3 from 8 from the 3-point line. Ooh, that's good. So, but shout out to the player of the game for the Kings was DeRozan. DeRozan had 30 points, 6 assists. He had 0 turnovers. Ooh, I love that. 0 turnovers. 4 from 4 from the free throw line. He only got to the line 4 times. I don't understand. 13 for 21 from the field, which is very efficient. 0 from 2 from the 3-point line. Played 36 minutes. So DeRozan played well. He was really good. De'Aaron Fox wasn't himself. De'Aaron Fox, I don't know. All game, he was just like blah. A blah all game, for real. He had 14 points. He had 5 assists. He had 4 turnovers, which is terrible. He was 1 from 6 from the 3-point line, 5 from 15 from the field. Shot terrible today, and 3 from 4 from the free throw line. Keon Ellis was good. Keon did your Keon stuff. He was 2 from 3 from the 3-point line, 8 points. You know what I mean? He played his defense on on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He had one steal. He had one play when he just took it from Shai. You know what I mean? He had 3 assists. He had 0 turnovers. I like that. So he played a good game. But Keegan Murray, he had a double-double. Keegan had a double-double. All right, he had 14 points. He took 15 shots, but I like, but he was 2 for 8 from the 3-point line. Now, keep shooting, Keegan. I'm not going to really be critical of you too much this game. I know I talked about your growth, but as far as this game, I'm not going to be super critical because you took 15 shots. You were definitely aggressive, which I like. You had 10 rebounds. 2 out of the 10 rebounds, 10 rebounds, 6 were offensive rebounds. So you had more offensive rebounds than defensive. All right, you had 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 14 points. I mean, the threes is our probably like you gotta keep shooting it. Gotta keep shooting it. Sabonis, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers. Sabonis, his turnover rate is high. 7 from 11 from the field, which is good. 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, which I like. 6 from 8 from the free throw line. You know, Malik Monk, welcome back. 14 points. He was a firecracker, but he had a hot start, and then he slowed down. He was 4 for 12. 2 for 7 from the 3. 4 for 6 from the free throw line, including the technical foul free throw he missed. 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, which is good because Malik Monk could be turning the ball over sometimes. But, yeah, man, it just – we got Minnesota tomorrow. Kings are now 8-10. The Kings are on a losing streak. It's not looking good. Well, it's still early. You're still trying to figure out this offensive style. That's 4 in a row we dropped. Got Minnesota in Minnesota, which I think we might win this game. Minnesota is also not trending up. They are on a 3-game losing streak. We're on a 4-game losing streak. They're on a 3-game one. We can't make this 5. We need to get a win streak. We got Minnesota, Portland, Spurs, Houston, Memphis, Spurs. So let's get on a win streak. Start with Minnesota. Starting with Minnesota. So that's all I have for y'all today, man. Appreciate y'all for sticking to the end, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.